This is my HW97 with the pole short titanium internals. It's the gun that gets used the most, and as such it tends to get well, knocked and pushed about, so I'm going to treat it some special treatment. I don't know if you can see this on the camera, but just here there's a couple of quite unpleasant scratches. So at the very least it needs a reblue, but I think what we're going to do is we're going to go to some real next level stuff on this, because yeah, it's a cracking gun and I think it's worth the effort. So let the games begin. So here we are, gun's now completely stripped. There's the titanium piston, and it's time now to look at a nice refurb, and in the case of the body, get a bit of custom work done. Lovely stuff. Looking forward to this. So as part of the rebuild, I'm refinishing the stock. It had a couple of dings and scratches in it, and it's a long-winded process, but what I'm doing basically is I'm using fine grade sandpaper, and I found these really useful for getting into the sculptured corners and all those really difficult places to get to. But that's the first sanding done. It feels lovely now, it feels really lovely and smooth. I'll give it a first coat of true oil, just see if I can point out any imperfections. I've got some nice lint free cloth as well for applying it, so looking forward to a good finish with a bit of luck. So there you go, that's the first coat after flatting applied, and you can see, get that back in, you can see we're starting to build the shine back up in. I don't know if you can tell from this, the smoothness, you get that nice smooth finish that I'm after. Still a little bit grainy, but to be honest I think I'm fairly happy with that. It feels lovely. So yeah, now I'm just going to build up some 5 or 6 more coats of true oil. Might go and get a new bottle, being as how I've just had an accident with this one. So yeah, that's it so far. Hopefully it's going to turn out really nice. Okay, now here's a couple of pictures of it's actually Shaun Hill of ISP Airguns, some of his setup. He's created the shroud for the barrel. So this is him parting off a piece of stock in order to create a new shroud for the barrel. This is all in his own workshops, and then of course you'll see the next part is actually cutting the flutes into it, again in his workshop. This is all prior to it being sent off for the next stage, where it can be engraved by the master himself, and then of course it all has to come back, and then Shaun prepares it, gets it reblued. Just superb workmanship. So I've just taken delivery of the body of the gun back, and now it's had engraving courtesy of the one and only Mr. Blocksidge. Thing of beauty. And up front here you'll see that the front end has completely changed. It's now shrouded with a new ball catch at the underlever. The shroud is of course the work of Shaun Hill of ISP Airguns fame. A thing of beauty, and again it's been engraved by Don. Beautiful thing. Shaun has recreated the underlever as well, so now I've got this nice big fat knurled piece. Yeah, looking forward to the rebuild. Stick the titanium internals back in, and away we go. Thing of beauty. thing of beauty. And here it is, all back together. Fantastic. Project 97 finished. I personally think it's a thing of beauty. Obviously these things are personal, but I think it's absolutely gorgeous, and it's never going anywhere. That is a beautiful, beautiful rifle.